Okay, Plasencia makes solid sticks. I gotta admit though, the Reserve Original is gonna be their most generally most safest route, meaning it's very neutral. It's not really, not definitely not strong, and I don't consider it very flavorful or very heavy. Um, it's on the lighter side. So really, you got to look at these Reserva Originals more as if you're looking for a Connecticut shade type of vibe. I'm not saying exactly is a Connecticut shade. I'm just saying if you're in that kind of gambit. That's all I'm saying though. If you're in that kind of gambit, um, but I do enjoy them though. They're very clean. But I did buy like five of them to get that special Cuban Plasencia. This one is the largest one I have, and I think it's a 6 by 56. Look it up, but it's like a double kind of strange perfecto with a kind of with an open foot. We're gonna light this up, and I'm hoping it's a good time. I'm sure it's not gonna be bad. It's Plasencia. It's just organic tobacco, and I believe this is a puro. I thought it was a Nicaraguan puro, and if it's not, you could Google it and go fuck yourself. Like, why? How come these? First off, no one's paying me here except Gio. Peace be upon him. No Diddy. No one's paying me here. So, like, I got to give you information, wrapper, binder, filler, and I know I'm sounding like a cunt here, and I am, right now in this moment. You're never a cunt forever. That sounds like a James Bond movie. You're never a cunt forever, starring Richie. I honestly think James Bond movies are really just like warnings of women. The world is not enough for women. Golden eye for women. The man with the golden gun for women. Tomorrow's never enough for women. I just can't stress it enough. I mean, it is what it is. Is there any other names? Casino Royale for women. All right, that one, but still. Quote. Well, that only has two. You need like three. Yeah. Quantum of Solace for women. Fuck. Well, we're here, and I already did the introduction. I don't even know. It's not going to be a long review. It's got a pig cap. Who gives a shit? I think pig caps is like pigtails, one of the stupidest shit. If you could lose, save 25 cents on a cigar, you don't need the pigtail. Like, oh, a pigtail. There you go. There you go. Soft, gentle heat. Can't stress it enough. Small hole here because it's tapered down. Okay, we got that goal. I guess you gotta remove this footband pretty soon. It's not totally over the foot, but there's no point. Like, you can't leave it on for a little bit. Son of a bitch. Some people say you change the size, you change the blend. The size is the blend. And I'll tell you what, I had one of these the other day in the Corona, right? And normally I prefer the smaller gauge. Normally. There's always exceptions. I gotta say, this cigar in this size is better. It's already feeling more complex and sweeter off the bat. Cashew nuttiness. Rock salt, black pepper. It doesn't feel exotic, but it feels quite nice. It feels quite clean, quite smooth. Nothing bad to say about it right now. Clean. Like I said, if you want something kind of like a toasty, nutty cedar, kind of like a Connecticut shade vibe, but just a little darker than Connecticut shade. Right now, this feels about 60%, but It's kind of an illusion, but it. Look, if you like lighter shade cigars, you're gonna like this Plasencia, the organic, whatever, Reserva original. Cedar, leathery, nutty, oily, buttery. But the vibe, the energy, the aura, in this case, on this size, is the better cigar. And I asked the guy that was running the Plasencia night, in this blend, what was his favorite size? And he said this one here. He said that's the blend is best in this size. And I gotta admit, he's right. I've never had it in this size. And the blend in this size, because everything is about balance, right? Well, not every blend is at peak at 50 gauge or 60 gauge or 55 or 52 or 49. It's kind of a mystery, you know? So the only way to find out is to smoke the same cigar in different sizes and see how it hits you. But all I could say, in my expertise, I concur that this would be the better cigar in this size. Solid medium right now. A little chewy, leathery on too. Nice nutty salt in the finish too. I'm gonna come back. This is not gonna be a long video. I've already reviewed this cigar. We know these cigars are pleasant, comfortable, non-exciting cigars, but the benefits is they're pleasant, comfortable, they're easy to smoke for anyone, easy to love. I mean, if you're looking for more of a of a medium strength cigar that's not exciting, it's not an exciting cigar. I think if, like, in this case, if this was called like Plasencia like Shade or Plasencia Connecticut Shade, you know, and then you would look at it that way and you go, oh, well, that's got a lot of flavor for Connecticut Shade, but it's not called that. And in a way, when you have cigars and they're called, Connecticut Shade or whatever, they almost get like this pass where it's like, well, they're not supposed to be strong. It's just going to be, gentle and, nice, clean flavor. A relaxing cigar. So, being that doesn't say anything about shade grown or Nicaraguan Connecticut Shade, you might get the assumption that, it's going to be stronger than what it is. It's not. These organic Reservas are not strong cigars. However, I could say wholeheartedly that the blend is better in this size. I'll come back. Go fuck yourself. Well, we're back. Perfect construction. No need for touch-up. I'm going to give it one more puff. Then I'm going to drop that. I'm at a medium plus. Very comfortable. Nice flavor. Nutty. Cedar. Buttery. Oily. Salty. A little black pepper. A little creaminess. It's not a blend that's going to invoke, like, oh my God, at all. It is very non-stimulating. However, though, it goes with the grain. It's very smooth and very chill. And if you're looking for that kind of vibe with the coffee or cappuccino, I see nothing against it. Apparently, I didn't post that review when I smoked the Corona. And I'm going to review that again because I didn't like that review. I don't think I posted it because it was right when I started to smoke that cigar. It started torrential raining, and so I was smoking that. You wouldn't know, but I hate reviewing a cigar with like a quarter inch of the window open. Like it's just fucking brutal. Anyways, who cares? Ash test. Boom. Ash test fail. This is a good cigar. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. Where would I put this cigar at this size? Enjoyable, very respectable. Nothing to write home about, but clean. Anyone can have it. Good construction, and it's a good price, around $10. In this size, what's the name of this size? I threw out the. Well, you can look it up. There's only one that looks like a double perfecto with a pigtail. Who gives a shit, right? It's going to be a 4.55 out of 5. Enjoyable. It's not an amazing cigar, but it's more than just good. It's a good to very good. And there's nothing wrong with a mid-tier cigar at that price point. If it's at a good if it's at a good price point and it works well, it's enjoyable. It's something that I could smoke again, but I wouldn't go out of my way. But I wouldn't go out of my way. But probably within the Plasencia lineup, I'd go for a few more dollars and go with one of the cosechas. Those are more exciting and more strong. We're done. Stay fresh. No cigars in prison. Stay chill. Don't do anything illegal. Tents are for camping. Prunes should be every breakfast. Filter your water. Limit your alcohol content. Limit it. Right? That is what it is. I'll see you around.